What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something absolutely insane. We're going to count down the 5 most expensive fighter jets on the entire planet. I'm talking about machines that cost more than a small country's GDP. We're going to look at planes that can disappear from radar, fly faster than the speed of sound, carry enough firepower to end a war before it even starts. The price tags on these things are going to blow your mind. The technology inside them is straight out of a sci-fi movie. And listen, there's a lot of crazy info out there. But today, we're sticking to the real facts. No clickbait, no exaggeration, just the cold, hard, multi-million-dollar truth about what these incredible machines can do and what they actually cost. We've spent weeks digging through declassified documents, expert analyses, manufacturer reports, to bring you the most accurate numbers possible. This isn't just a list. It's a deep dive into the pinnacle of military aviation technology. Before we jump in, I have a challenge for you. Go down to the comments and guess which fighter jet you think is number 1 on our list. Is it the American powerhouse, the Russian beast, or the mysterious Chinese dragon? Lock in your guesses. We're starting the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You are not going to believe what number 1 is. It's literally unbelievable. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the absolute workhorse of modern air forces, the F-35 Lightning II. This thing is literally everywhere. When you think of a modern fighter jet, this is the image that pops into your head. It's like the Swiss Army knife of the skies. Corkscrew, tiny pair of scissors, advanced sensors, and guided missiles. The price for one of these incredible machines? It varies by version, roughly $80 to $100 million per jet. That's like buying 200 brand new Ferraris. $100 million for one plane? Why is it so expensive? It's all about the tech. Its helmet alone costs $400,000. More than a new Lamborghini. The helmet lets the pilot see through the floor, a complete 360-degree view of the battlefield, like having X-ray vision. The main selling point, stealth capability, designed to be low observable, hard for enemy radar to detect, track, and target. It can sneak in, complete its mission, and get out unseen. The F-35 isn't just one jet, it comes in 3 different flavors. There's the F-35A, F-35B, F-35C. F-35B can take off short and land vertically. F-35C has bigger wings and stronger landing gear for carriers. Versatility means one jet can replace several types. Air-to-air combat, ground attacks, intelligence gathering, massive force multiplier. Onboard computers and sensors collect massive amounts of data. They share it in real time with planes, ships, and troops. Not just a jet, a flying command center. That's why so many allies join the program. UK, Australia, Japan, South Korea. Production scale, thousands being built. One of the most ambitious military projects in history. Every component is high-tech engineering. Engine to radar-absorbent paint. A flying supercomputer that can break the sound barrier and launch missiles. It's a terrifyingly effective piece of technology. And it's only number 5 on our list. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have Russia's pride and joy, the Sukhoi Su-57, codenamed Felon by NATO. This jet is Russia's first ever stealth fighter. It's a direct competitor to the American F-22 and to the F-35. It looks like something straight out of a movie, with a sleek, menacing design that just screams power. The price tag is a bit of a mystery, but estimates place it around $100 million per aircraft, putting it right in the same ballpark as the F-35. What makes the Su-57 so special? 2 words: super maneuverability. This jet can perform aerial acrobatics that seem to defy the laws of physics. It can pull off moves like the Pugachev's Cobra, where the plane rears up in mid-air, momentarily stopping its forward motion before slamming back down. This isn't just for air shows. In a close-range dogfight, this agility could let the pilot dodge an incoming missile or get a perfect lock on an enemy. This incredible maneuverability comes from its 3-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles. The engine exhausts can pivot up, pivot down, pivot left, and pivot right, directing the engine's thrust in any direction. That gives the pilot an insane level of control that most other fighters just don't have. While modern combat moves toward long-range missile fights, if things get up close and personal, the Su-57 is one of the deadliest dogfighters in the sky. It's a dancer and a brawler all in one. However, the Su-57 program has been plagued by challenges. Production has been incredibly slow, and there are very few of these jets actually in service with the Russian Air Force. Unlike the F-35, which is being mass-produced by the hundreds, the Su-57 is more of a boutique, limited edition fighter. While limited production and development hurdles keep it from the top, there is no denying its potential. For around $100 million, you get a jet that can dance in the sky like no other. Now we're getting into the truly legendary stuff. At number 3 is the one, the only, the undisputed king of the skies for over a decade, the F-22 Raptor. Icon, a myth, a ghost. It was so advanced when introduced that Congress banned exporting it to any other country. That's how you know it's on another level. The price for this level of dominance? $150 million per jet. The F-22 was the world's first operational fifth-generation fighter. It set the standard for everything that came after it. Its primary mission is simple: achieve total air dominance. Designed to fly into enemy airspace, sweep the skies of any and all threats, and do it all without ever being detected. Stealth, speed, agility. It was so far ahead of its time that it's still considered by many to be the greatest air-to-air fighter ever built. The stealth on the F-22 is legendary. Its radar cross-section is said to be the size of a steel marble. A marble? Think about that. A massive 20-ton fighter jet flying at twice the speed of sound appears on enemy radar as a tiny, insignificant blip, if it appears at all. The closest thing to an invisibility cloak in the real world. It's absolutely insane. This stealth lets the F-22 pilot operate with near impunity. Motto: first look, first shot, first kill. They can see enemies long before enemies can see them. Track, target, launch missiles from dozens of miles away. The enemy has no idea until it's too late. Ultimate unfair advantage. But why did the US stop making them? This is the craziest part. The F-22 was a victim of its own success and enormous cost. Started during the Cold War to fight a Soviet force that never materialized. By full operation, the primary threat had vanished and focus shifted. High maintenance costs and the $150 million price tag became impossible to justify. In 2009, after only 187 operational jets were built, the production line was shut down and the tooling was locked away in a warehouse. That makes the existing fleet incredibly rare and precious. Each one is an irreplaceable piece of military history and power. It's a legend, one of the most fascinating stories in military aviation. All right, for our number 2 spot, we're turning to the fastest rising military power in the world, China. This is their crown jewel, the Chengdu J-20, also known as the Mighty Dragon. This jet is shrouded in secrecy and represents a massive leap forward for China's aerospace industry. It is their answer to the F-22 and F-35. It is a very, very serious contender. The exact price is a state secret, but experts estimate it costs between $100 and $120 million per unit, placing it firmly in this elite club. The J-20 is a huge statement from China. For decades, they relied on Russian designs or less advanced homegrown jets. The Mighty Dragon is their first independently developed fifth-generation stealth fighter, showing they are no longer just copying technology. They are innovating. Its appearance in 2011 shocked defense analysts. It was a wake-up call. Like the other jets on this list, the J-20's primary feature is stealth. It has a long, sleek fuselage and a design optimized to reduce radar cross-section from the front. It uses a canard configuration, those little wings near the cockpit. This is different from the F-22 and F-35. These canards give it excellent maneuverability, but some analysts argue it could compromise all-aspect stealth. One of the most impressive things is the speed at which China developed it. From first flight to active service, the timeline was incredibly short compared to Western programs. They are mass-producing these jets at a rapid pace. Many experts believe it's designed not as a dogfighter, but as a long-range interceptor. Its job? Use stealth and speed to sneak past defenses and take out critical support aircraft, refueling tankers, AWACS radar planes. Animated graphic showing the J-20's potential mission of striking tanker and AWACS planes. Those support planes are the eyes and brains of an air campaign. Taking them out would blind and cripple an enemy force. We have finally arrived at number 1. And I promise you, this is going to blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 1 most expensive jet is the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. The price? Hold on to your seats. Each B-2 Spirit costs an unbelievable $2.3 billion. Let me say that again so it sinks in. $2.3 billion for one airplane. With the cost of one B-2, you could buy 23 F-22 Raptors. You could buy an entire aircraft carrier. You could give every person in Houston almost $1,000. The 21 aircraft program cost over $45 billion. Why does it cost so much? Because the B-2 is the pinnacle of stealth. It is the ghost. Its flying wing isn't just for looks. Every single curve, every angle, every surface is engineered to deflect and absorb radar. It can fly thousands of miles into defended airspace, deliver 40,000 pounds of conventional weapons, and fly home without detection. And that's a wrap. Fast-paced recap montage of all 5 jets. Which jet surprised you? F-35, $100 million all-rounder, B-2 Spirit, $2.3 billion mind-blower. We've just seen the most expensive and most advanced jets on the planet. The prices are astronomical, but the technology is even crazier. Invisibility cloaks, X-ray vision helmets, planes that can dance in the sky. It's a glimpse into a world where billions are spent to gain the ultimate edge in the sky, and the engineering behind it is just breathtaking. Which jet surprised you the most? Was it the insane price of the B-2? The fact that the legendary F-22 is no longer in production? Or maybe the rapid rise of China's J-20 Mighty Dragon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. I'm genuinely curious. Did anyone guess the B-2 for the number 1 spot? If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Share this video with a friend who loves aviation or military tech. We put a ton of research into this one, and your support means we can keep making more awesome content. Thank you all so much for watching. Creator waving goodbye final teaser. Silhouette of a futuristic tank with a question mark. See you in the next video.